Do I need to work? Yeah. He was first at the Berlinale. We have a theme here. First at the Berlinale in 1991 with Poison. The Golden Rooster for her role in Feng Xiaogang's 2016 I'm Not Madame Bovary in 2006. He also won a prize for this film at Sundance Film Festival.
We're in a state of particular crisis right now in the United States, but also globally. And I think everyone I know in the United States and friends abroad are witnessing this barrage of actions in the first 3 weeks of the Trump administration with tremendous concern, shock. I think that's been part of the strategy, is to create a sense of destabilization and shock among the people, so that how we proceed toward coalescing different forms of resistance are still in the works and are still being figured out among Democrats. And I have no doubt that there will be many people who did in fact vote for this president who will be quickly disillusioned by promises that he made about economic stability in the United States.
In spirit, a smile and a storm since my 16th living year. It's great to have you here, and two questions, one to the jury president.
How this return of this Trump presidency will affect filmmaking is a real question hanging over all American filmmakers. And I think it's a question that extends beyond the world of filmmaking. It's how do you maintain your own integrity and point of view and speak out to the issues around us as forcefully and clearly as possible. And I think that remains to be seen.
About everything that's going on in your country, and how do you think that this new presidency...
This year there was 0 films produced by the National Film Institute, which is a tragedy for us, of course. But we will keep on making films anyway, with cell phones, with whatever. The main problem is the workers, the old people, the poor people, which is increasing every day in Argentina. That's the real problem we have now with this kind of policies and an economical situation, yes.
Question for Maria Schrader and Todd Haynes. I was wondering, what are your hopes for this year's festival after?
I don't want to fear anything. I want to celebrate these particular spaces, which are spaces for culture and the imaginary world, the imaginary domain, maybe you can call it. And I think the wonderful thing about these spaces are that there are rooms where a question can be asked, controversy can start. We don't need to come up with blunt answers. We can ask questions.
I just want to echo the words that Nabil said. It's such an honor for all of us on this jury to come together.
This is going to be a superb experience, I think, for all of us, a really, really great group of people. That's not to say that this festival has always had a strength of conviction and an openness to challenging and political discourse, and bringing that into the filmmaking and into the process of people coming together and taking note of what's happening in the world. And what's happening in the world right now has put an extra urgency to all of that. And that's something this festival in this city, which has withstood more challenges and an unbelievable history that it has recuperated from time and again. that puts the site that we are in this particular festival in Berlin, really in the crosshairs of the moment that we're in, but that we are looking at it from a cultural perspective.
Your first films came out, you became labeled as a symbol of indie cinema, of what is the meaning of indie cinema nowadays? What it represents to be independent?
2年前，我带了《绿叶》这部电影来到了柏林电影节。其实我跟柏林电影节的缘分早在2007年，那么那时候是带了一部电影叫《Lost in Beijing》。那这次来做电影节的评委，其实让我觉得非常的开心，然后也非常的惊喜。那么有这么多好看的电影。其实对于演员的表演，其实我是非常非常期待的，而且这一届的电影都非常的优秀。对于我自己来说，我觉得是一个很好的学习的机会。那也希望看到更有意义的电影跟更有意义的表演。
This one.
Thank you.